What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Fosterman's video. Let me show you how well these levels work, okay? So if I just go into here and show you guys, this is the pre-recording I done. I do this every single day. These are called the potential play recordings, okay? And I just pretty much give out these key levels every single day. And I'm going to show you guys what I was saying inside this key level. So let me just play this for you. So I show you guys, we'll probably get a reaction from here, go like this, and then drop, right? Hit this level. Look what happened to the tick, guys, okay? We came up, hit this level, and dropped right back down over to here, and look where we supported from, okay? So we've got this amazing support from here, right? You guys are probably wondering, well, how do I know which levels to take? Where should I take these from, okay? I will get into this in a second, but let me just show you guys how well these levels work, okay? And I'm going to show you after how you can get them, okay? So if we go into here, you will see that we hit this level. So this level was from way over here. You can see that once we hit this level, we pretty much top tick and bottom tick all these trades, right? You can see over here, we hit this amazing level, got an amazing reaction, right? What happens after is we get a slice through the level with high volume. Okay, so you guys, if you're in the Discord, you'll already know, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll explain it to you guys that don't know. If we break a level with high volume, especially volume supported levels like these, what I'm expecting is a good retest, okay? What happens is we hit this with a nice reaction. We slice through with high volume. You can clearly see this is high volume. We slice through again with high volume. We slice through again with high volume. And then look at this. Look at the retest of this level, guys. So this level right down here is 3, 6, 7, 9, 8. If I go here and show you the retest, the high of this candle was 3, 6, 7, 9, 8. Perfect retest, okay? Now look at this. Not once, okay? So how many times did we hit? We hit it once, twice, 3, 4 times did we get an amazing reaction from this level, right? Then what happens is we kind of hover around here. We get a nice test of these levels. Okay, so this level right down here, we tested it once, tested it twice. But look at this. We then go on to test this level over here. Why did we have this on our chart? This is an old potential play, but why do we still have it? Well, because we broke with high volume right around here, and then we came back over, retested it perfectly, right? So we had this perfect, another perfect tap, then we had this perfect tap and another perfect tap. Okay, guys, this is getting ridiculous. How many times we can touch a level and get an amazing reaction from it, right? Especially when we break with high volume and get the retest. You can see right over here, broke with high volume, got a retest, okay? We can see over here, we got a nice little reaction from this, nothing major, but we broke with high volume, okay? So you can see here, look, see this candle, we broke with high enough volume, and then look at this retest. Okay, it's pretty much perfect. Let's just see this, if I can zoom in. I don't even know if I can zoom in that much. Look how close this was to being a perfect top of the level there. This is why I love trading these sort of things, is because you're then able to get a really good grasp on the markets. So the easiest way you can find these levels is, for one, joining through this link. So this is fostermans.com. This is where I post all the levels every single day. And you can see over here, I actually included a screenshot of all the potential plays that I send in. So this is what I send in every single day. And I'll go over the levels, and I'll send in a nice little video of going over how I found these levels. Really, really cool stuff. But let me show you how I would approach this, okay? So if I just go into here, let me just delete some of these things. Okay, if I go into here and set this chart, okay, this is what my main chart is going to look like, okay? And why am I using these sort of charts compared to just a normal candlestick chart? Well, because I can see inside the candle, okay? Now, the data here is going to be the crucial part, okay? Because we want to be able to see whether to get into a trade or not. So how are we going to determine whether to get in or out of trades? Well, simply, if I see we're hitting a level with high volume, okay, so if I just go over here, and let me just copy this level right down here, just copy this, and sit it over here. Okay, so we have this level, this is the key level that I was looking at. How can I determine whether to get in or out of this trade, right? Well, first of all, look at this, okay? We hit this level to the tick, right? So we just missed it by a tick. I was still waiting until we tapped it. We tapped it around here. Where am I looking for an entry? Well, look at this, okay? You can see a bunch of, not a lot, but enough trap buyers at these highs. Trap buyers, okay? These are buyers that are trapped inside the trades, right? Then we see a nice fall off of a bunch of sell volume coming in, okay? So where's your entry? Well, your entry can be anywhere inside here, okay? You can enter off a high volume node or anything, but I'm just going to show you this one entry, which was this point of control right over here. Where's your stop loss? Your stop loss is easily above this level. I like putting it one tick above. And where's your take profit? Well, you can have easily profited from this level right over here. So if I just copy this was the potential play. And if I just paste this down here, okay, this is where we're looking to take profit. So something like this is a pretty solid trade, okay? Again, this is really advanced. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of learning to get to this point. So this is why I'm just including this as an example, because I actually gave this exact play inside the Discord, like I showed you guys in the video before, right? So that's how you would get those sort of trades, is by looking at the order flow analysis of these levels, okay? Then you're going to try to find these key levels. What I like to do is start from like a weekly perspective, go down to the daily, then go down to the sessions. Okay, if I just take these off the chart and then I'll be able to plot this on the chart over here. Okay, this will look crazy in a second. Okay, you're going to see a bunch of levels and a bunch of data come in. Okay, so I will look at something like this, try to find my key levels, use a bunch of confluence, and then once I've got all this, I will then post these inside the Discord. I will then put those potential plays over to this chart over here, right? By the way, if you're looking at this chart layout, you can easily find it again on our website, and you can get all the essentials, which comes with all the cool stuff like those charts and all that sort of stuff. So you can see our templates for trading views and stuff like that, or you can get all the full education within Falstrands Pro. Okay, and we actually have a 1-day free trial, so you can try everything out, watch a bunch of the videos, and then if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is for you, which you will love, that is perfect. Okay, then what we will do is have these potential plays on our chart, wait for the reaction from these potential plays. I showed you guys how I would kind of approach that. If you're looking at a bunch of things like trap traders, you're looking at where the volume's coming in. You can see over here, this is another chart I would use, which is the imbalance chart. Okay, so what way am I kind of looking at this? If I just zoom in right around over here, okay, look at this. You're seeing a bunch of sell imbalances coming in. You're seeing trap traders at the highs. You're seeing that nice retest. You're seeing a bunch of things telling you, okay, this could potentially be a good trade to get into. And then look at this, you get into a really nice trade, okay? If I show you here as well, right, this is called a local divergence, and you can then use this for absorption, okay? So you can see here we're flatlining right like this, but price is trying to move up and it just can't. So that is perfect, right? Buyers are trying to buy up here, they're not breaking through, and that's just some local divergences, absorption plays really. And that's how you can look at these, okay? So there's a bunch of ways you can look at this. I go over my exact strategy inside Falstrands Pro course. And of course, guys, if you want to join the free community, it is a perfect opportunity, because right now we actually have a $1.2 million giveaway for Apex funding, okay? So you can get into this Apex funding giveaway. You can start taking trades like this. Really, really cool stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to go over really quickly how I would approach these levels, how I'm taking these really nice trades. Guys, you've probably seen it. If you're inside the Discord, you've definitely seen how day in and day out we're taking these sort of trades. And you can see that most of our levels, if I just turn them right back on this chart, I can show you really quick that if I just turn on these levels, you can see that pretty much every single level gets an amazing reaction. Like, even if we break with high volume tests, we're still looking at these really nice trades, right? So you can see here, amazing tap, amazing tap. We got an amazing tap here, an amazing tap here. So if we just look at this, okay, from this perspective, we tapped here, got a nice reaction, right? We broke with high volume, missed this by a little bit, but we were expecting it to come back down. We came back down, we tapped this level. Where are we targeting? This level right over here. We have another entry, right? Where are we targeting? Right down here. You can see we broke with high volume. We didn't get quite a nice retest, but we got a decent enough retest. If I just show you guys real quick, look at this. Okay, so look at this level 3, 6, 7, 9, 8. Look at this perfect retest on this candle. The low of this candle was 3, 6, 7, 9, 8. Okay, this is perfect to the tick retests and level taps. Okay, then we get this entry over here, another entry over here, another entry over here, another entry over here. Okay, you guys kind of get the point that it's pretty good levels. Okay, and these are all sent out in advance. So this is why I love trading this. But you can take these sort of core concepts, learn them, apply them to hopefully one of you guys that are watching this are going to be the winner of the giveaway. And then once you have won the giveaway, you can apply these levels and start getting payouts, okay, like all the rest of us. So I just wanted to give you this, some free alpha, from some free sauce from the horse's mouth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.